Yo, welcome to the vibe where the bells get real. Crime time stories with that Crescent City feel. If you're new, sit down, let's begin the show. And to my loyal supporters, I'm glad you're in the flow. It's the city of soul, where the streets got flair. From the French Quarter beats to the Bayou air. This is more than a channel, it's a whole mood. We're talking life, love, and that southern groove. Like, comment, subscribe, come back again. It's Moca's Nola Bells where the real begins. Crime time stories with a thoughtful spin. If you're down for the truth, then let's lock it in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay. Breaking down the cases in a bold new way. Every viewer, every fan, y'all part of the crew. This is Moca's Nola Bells and we're here for you. We're digging through the mysteries, uncovering lies, shining light on the facts that the darkness hides. It's justice for the stories that need to be told. From the streets of Naziyah where the truth runs cold. This ain't about the mess, I'm just speaking my piece. Focusing on the stories that the world needs to see. To my members and supporters, I see y'all too. Couldn't make these moves without the love from you. Like, comment, subscribe, come back again. It's Moca's Nola Bells where the real begins. Crime time stories with a thoughtful spin. If you're down for the truth, then let's lock it in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay. Breaking down the cases in a bold new way. Every viewer, every fan, y'all part of the crew. This is Moca's Nola Bells and we're here for you. A shout out to the fam, to my members and team. Y'all keep me grounded while I chase these dreams. From the mysteries to motives, every clue we break. It's love for the truth, not a move that's fake. No dragging here, but I'll call it like it is. Shedding light on the facts, yeah, you know what it is. So hit that button, pull up and stay a while. Crime time vibes with that southern style. Yeah, it's Moca's Nola Bells, bringing truth to the mic. Crime stories that inspire from the day to the night. Hit subscribe, join the fam, let's dig in again. This is your home for the real, Moca's Nola Bells to the end. Like, comment, subscribe, let's keep it alive. Every story we tell, every clue we revive. To my members and supporters, y'all the heart that dwells. Welcome home, y'all, it's Moca's Nola Bells.
Where the fuck she at? Say it loud! Annette Harris!
Moca and the Nola Bells just pulled up. Big body bitches, Roxy, Annette, Shannon, Markita.
Where the fuck is Naziyah?
Hey, where Naziyah? That baby was 13. Told her teacher I need to talk, then dipped off the scene. Sick on the floor, y'all ain't even blink. Now she gone and we demand a link.
Where the fuck she?
She cried for help.
So sad.
Y'all played it small. Whole system call, y'all let that girl fall. CPS fake.
That's fake.
The school ain't care. Called y'all up, nobody was there.
We see.
Now she missing. Now y'all press. She been dying inside while y'all just guessed. You failed her. Oh, Jarvis lock.
Lock 'em all up.
That's just the start. He know the dirt. He played a part. Shannon, sis, that's still your blood. You sat back till her time was up. Annette, Roxy, Markita too, y'all moving funny. 4 fat bitches equal dummy. All them calls, all them signs, but y'all kept capping, all of y'all getting time. Annette, you mean spiteful witch? Let that baby suffer with a known-ass pedophile, bitch. Who's that? Nah, Markita, y'all slow-head twins look like pain, bitch. This ain't never gonna end. Y'all cap real bad, posting online. What did y'all do? What did she say to you? No, because I need to talk. That's all she said, nobody did shit. Left school and that was it. Not saying you did it, but y'all ain't innocent. Where the fuck she at? Moca's Nola Bells, we ain't finished. Roxy popped up, bitch, sit out. Like she been fam, wanted to be seen. GoFundMe's, balloon games, t-shirts, flyers, y'all moving strange. Jarvis lock 'em all up, that's just the start. He know the dirt, he played a part. Shannon, sis, that's still your blood. You sat back till the time was up. Whole family sick. Annette, Roxy, Markita too. Y'all moving funny. 4 fat bitches equal dummy. All them calls, all them signs, but y'all kept capping. All of y'all getting time. Annette, you mean spiteful witch? Let that baby suffer with a known-ass pedophile bitch. I need to talk, that's all she said. Nobody did shit. Left school and that was it. Not saying you did it, but y'all ain't innocent. Where the fuck she at? Mocha's Nola bells, we ain't finished. Roxy popped up, like she been fam, wanted to be seen. GoFundMe's, balloon games, t-shirts, flyers, y'all moving strange. Say it loud, Naziyah Harris, only 13. She deserved love, not damage. This, that platinum plus pen for justice, for fire. And this pressure, it don't expire. We not done. We
Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Saturday, happy Saturday, happy Saturday. Hope you all are having an awesome weekend thus far. I hope you all are in good spirits, in good health. Hope your family is fine. Guys, I'm on live today. Y'all know I don't do weekend lives. I was compelled to come today and do a live. I'm here. Y'all are here. We got questions. We got questions. I have questions. Guys, here at Mocha's Nola Bells. Excuse me, all choked up already. Here at Mocha's Nola Bells, everybody's somebody. All opinions matter. We can agree to disagree. Keep it respectful. Keep it 100. Love on your neighbor as your neighbor's going to love on you. No big eyes, no little U's here. We're all here for the same reason, the same goal, and that's justice for Naziyah. If you guys have not yet done so, please hit the like button. For those of you in the bushes, feel free to subscribe. Everybody's opinion is welcome here. If you're able to share out the live, please do so. It's all about bringing awareness. It's all about bringing awareness. And today we're here, as we're going to be here every day, justice for Naziyah. Naziyah matters. Naziyah is our daughter. Naziyah is our granddaughter. Naziyah is our niece, our cousin, our sister. She's everything to us. Everything to us. And she was none of that to those that claim to love her. And before I get too caught up here, let me do what I do and greet my people, and because y'all know that's what I do without a doubt. Hey, Christian, happy Saturday, sister. She said, good evening, sis. I hope you're doing well this evening. I know how much you care for Naziyah, and you're optimistic. Your work is not done. You're right, sis. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done. All we want is justice for Naziyah. Hey, Dr. J, sister, happy Saturday, my love. Mocha's been a hot day. Girl, who you're telling? I've water and other beverages in the cooler under the tree. I'm ready for it. Dr. J, it's been a hot day. You hear me? After sitting in Miss Parker's live last night, I've not yet gone to sleep. That's how much my spirit has been disturbed from the information that I gathered there. And I've been outside working in my yard just to get my mind off of things and to clear my head and to, wrap my mind around this. That's it and that's all. Christian says, good evening, Nola Bells. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Tell your family and friends, grab your seat, get ready for Mocha to do what Mocha does. Thank you, Christian. Hey, sister, living life in Florida. We miss you so much, sis. She said she's been on vacation. She misses all. She just got home and she'll see us soon. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy family time. Family is important, guys. Treasure your family. Love on your family. Family means everything to me. Hey, Sister Deidre, happy Saturday, my love. Miss Sean B, my sister, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. She says, hey, Nola Bells, we're here, sis. It's windy and sprinkling outside. So we're munching on our snacks. Let's get these people right with all the fuckery. I'm with you, sis. Hey, Paula. Happy Saturday, my love. Dr. JD, hey, baby. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday, happy Saturday. Sandra, doctor, happy Saturday, my love. Hey, One Love. One Love says, good evening, Mocha mods in chat. I'm working tonight, so I'll be listening. I appreciate you, Mocha, and we appreciate you, One Love. One Love, and I appreciate that super chat. Thank you so very much. I love all you do, Mocha. You're a blessing. Thank you, my love. Thank you. I appreciate that. Kimberly Earls, my love. Hey, baby. Christian says, who would think a generational curse starts from the ones who are supposed to love, take care of us, save us from harm, and save us from the monsters? Justice for Naziyah. Rosalind, happy Saturday, my love. Happy Saturday. Hey, Denise, happy Saturday, baby. Hey, Miss T. Zetta's mom, welcome. Welcome, happy Saturday. Welcome, Samantha. Unavailable, hey, my love. Happy Saturday to you. Hey, Michelle, welcome. Hey, Nisha, welcome, baby. Hey, Patricia. She said, I hope everyone is having a great day. I'm here. That's all I could say on that. But I hope your day is terrific. Hey, Queen of Kings. Happy Saturday, baby. Hey, Tony, welcome, huh? Happy Saturday. Top Flight, hey, sis. Happy Saturday, El Taco. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Crystal, welcome, baby. Happy Saturday. Hey, Mushy. Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday. Justice for Naziyah and all the children. That's right, Mushy. That's right. Hey, April. Happy Saturday, baby. Hey, Jessica. Happy Saturday, sister. She said, keep ringing the alarm. Wake the ass up. Girl, when is enough enough? When is enough enough? Hey, Auntie Novi, happy Saturday. I'm so tired, guys. Poor Naziyah. Hey, just Mona. Happy Saturday, baby. Hi, Sunshine Shine. Welcome. Hey, Patty Cake. Welcome, baby. Dr. JD says I bought a few boxes of tissues. I might need a box just for me. Hey, Tracy. Welcome, baby. Happy Saturday. Tristan. Welcome, boo. Hey, my sister Rock. Welcome, Mama. Happy Saturday. Hey, Melanie. Welcome, baby. Honey Gangster. Hey, sis. Hey, Colette. Welcome. Hey, Essie. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, what a Saturday. What a Saturday. What a Saturday. Hey, Taj. Welcome, my love. Hi, Denise. Hi, Glenn. Welcome. Hey, my girl Bertha. Welcome, baby. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, Charlotte. Welcome, love. Hey, Leela. Welcome, baby. I'm enough. Hey, baby. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Hi, Olivia. Tristan says, for the first time in a long while, I was able to fall asleep since we heard the news from precious Miss Parker. I was unable to sleep, Tristan. She's Dollar Bill Detroit 313. Welcome, my love. Welcome. She said, we're happy you're here, Mocha. Thank you, love. Hey, Super Shauna. Welcome, baby. Hey, Alicia Marie. Welcome. Kimberly says, I'm already about to start crying. I wasn't ready for what I heard last night. Hi, beautiful soul. Welcome, love. Hey, leisure lady. Welcome, boo. Hey, Carla reads the classics. Welcome. Hey, daughter. Welcome, welcome. She said, I hope all been well. I've been resting and listening in the bushes. I'm glad you dropped in today. Because I need all of y'all to participate in this chat. I need everybody to comment. We're going to uplift one another. We're going to love on one another. And we're going to love on Naziyah. We're going to love on her. Hey, Shalonda. Welcome, boo. She says, I hear the hurt, Mocha. We will get justice soon. Keep the faith. We love you. I love you more. Love you more, girl. Hey, Debbie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, Olivia. Olivia's sending me hugs and love. Thank you, baby. Hey, Tiff Tiff. Hey, Rhonda. Welcome, boo. And happy Saturday to you too, Sherry. Hey, Melanie and Bobby. Happy Saturday to one of my favorite YouTube couples. Happy Saturday. Dr. JD said, tap those thumbs up for Mocha as she does her work. Thank you, Dr. JD. Hey, Shauna, welcome. Hey, Gloria, welcome, baby. Hey, Tracy Young, welcome, boo. Hey, lovely Lady Mocha. Team Naziyah all day long. Team Naziyah. Hey, Drea, salute, salute, welcome. Hey, my sister, go get her. Welcome, baby. Happy Saturday. Hey, Cindy, welcome. Cindy says, Mocha, I love your channel. You remind me of my late aunt. You have so much passion, as she did, for what's right. Thank you, Cindy. Hey, sexy gal, welcome. Tracy SM, salute, salute. Hey, Yakia. Happy Saturday, my love. She said, I went food shopping at 6:30 a.m. Got back at 10. Hubby on the grill. And finally, I can catch everyone's live. I know this family needs good ass whippings like their ancestors should have gave them. And do. And do. Hey, Eno. Hey, Candy. Happy Saturday, sis. Hey, Mika. Give my baby kisses. Hi, Miss Buell. Shauna says, we love you, Mocha. Thank you, Shauna. I love you more. Hey, Hurricane. Happy Saturday, my love. Kimberly says, you haven't even started yet. And somebody's already in here cutting onions. You understand, girl? Do you understand, Kimberly? Shit. Mika says, Mocha, chin up. We have justice to get for this baby. We will cry later. We have to stay encouraged. Don't grow weary in well doing. Thank you for those encouraging words, Meek, because you already know. Hey, Ariana, welcome, love. Candy, thank you, my love, for that super sticker. Hi, Tootie Scott. Welcome, sweetheart. Welcome. Carla, thank you for that super chat. Thank you, Mocha. You're a pro. I appreciate your work. Thank you, love. New developments, Tiff Tiff. New developments, baby. Hey, Janora Ali. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday, baby. Cool Girl Sisters. Hey, baby. Self-made princess. Welcome, sweetheart. Miss B. Happy Saturday, baby. Happy Saturday. Boo banga. Tristan says, I pray for you and ask God to give you strength to make it through this life. Thank you, Tristan. Mika said, Mocha sending you virtual hugs to you and the ladies in the community. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, D. Look at it. We get you on a Saturday, Mocha. Yay. D, you got me on a Saturday, boo. Y'all know I don't do weekends, but you got me today. Hi, Charlotte Sewell. Welcome, my love. She said, I'm so overwhelmed after what I heard on Miss Parker's live. Mocha, you don't sound like yourself. I pray that you get some rest after this live. We love you, sister. God bless you. Thank you so much, Charlotte. Hey, Flex and Flash. Welcome. Happy Saturday. So I'm driving home. I'm in the bushes right now. Just coming from a barbecue. Hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you. And you be careful. You can't say, I don't know what the freak is going on with YouTube today. But my shit been acting up all day. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. Hey, Dale. Happy Saturday, boo. Cool Girl Sister says, Mocha, after the live, I had to go and pray for us. All heard it. I heard the bad news, but we stand strong, and we do. And we do because, like I said, justice. That's what we're here for, justice. Hey, Lady J, welcome, my love. Yakia says, Mocha, you always say my name correctly. Well, thank you. Hey, Carletta. She says, hi, Miss Mocha. I've been watching you for a while. You are a queen. I enjoy you. Thank you, baby. And welcome to the Nola Bells. Welcome to the Nola Bells. All right, I think I'm where I need to be. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Young. Auntie Nova says, God gonna get us through this. He will, y'all. He didn't bring us this far to leave us. Justice for Naziyah. Auntie Novi, I received that. I received that. Mika says Naziyah wants to keep pushing her story. They want us out of it, but we must press on. Keep telling her story. They want us to forget her. We press on harder. Yes, Mika, yes. Cool Girl Sister says, Mocha, FBI has taken over and heard that internal affair is on the way also. Mocha, we got their attention now. And we're not done. There's more to come. Yes. Yes. Hey, Chris Chevelle. Mocha, I'm from the Ninth Ward. It's great to see your lives. We are passionate people, and bless you for what you're doing, Queen. Thank you, Chriselle. Thank you so very much. Shout out to the Ninth Ward. It's a beautiful day in the city. And I appreciate you for becoming a Nola Bell, my love. Hey, Lucy B, welcome, baby, welcome. Hey, Tommy Barrow, welcome to the Nola Bell family. Hey, Miss Mocha, I had to come out the bushes tonight. My heart is broken. I never felt so much hate for people I never met in my life. Join the party, baby. We all share the same feelings. Candy said, is that the news we all wanted to hear, but we are still fighting for justice? Exactly, Candy. Olivia says FBI was involved from the beginning, assisting with the case. All right, guys, we're here. It's time to get it started. It's time to get it started. You bushwatchers, and even those of you that are here that may have forgotten to hit that like button, please do your girl a favor. Hit the like button. Share out the live. Because if we do nothing else, we want to spread awareness. We want to keep Naziyah's name alive. We want to keep her story moving. We need her voice to spread near and far. We need Naziyah to be heard. Naziyah is still talking. Naziyah is still talking. And as long as she's still talking, guys, we have to help get our voice out there. We have to help push her voice out there. So for whatever your purpose is, for joining the live tonight, let's not be selfish. You're not doing it for me. You're doing it for Naziyah. But if you appreciate what Mocha does, you would hit that like button. And you would let YouTube know how much you appreciate what Mocha does. So guys, Y'all know that when I did my live Thursday night, it left me torn. I wasn't in a good place. So I ended the live pretty early. I was emotional because this has taken a toll on me. Mentally, physically, emotionally. It really has. So I decided last night I wouldn't do a live because I'm still clearing my mental. When I need my space, I need my space. So last night I went to Miss Parker's live. For those of you that don't know, and someone dropped Miss Parker's link in the chat, please. Went to Miss Parker's live last night, and Miss Parker says, Mocha is not what you know, is who you know. And I thank God for who Miss Parker knew. She had an inside connection, and she got a scoop that we all have been anxiously awaiting. She got an inside scoop, and she gave us answers to something that we've been waiting for a while. So tonight, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, but in the meantime, in between time, after this live or whenever you guys find the time, I want you all to make sure you go and check out Miss Parker's live. Check out Miss Parker's live. And moderators or one of Miss Parker's mods, drop Miss Parker's link. We also want you all to drop Rain of Fire's link, Brittany Ann, too, Shank Rock, Cold Peace, MGTV, Shanitra Speaks, just any and everybody. Any and everybody. And I know I may have left somebody out. But any and everybody, y'all, that work so hard day and night trying to piece this shit together. I commend each and every content creator for your diligence, your hard work, every effort put towards finding justice, seeking justice for this baby. Y'all got to know it's not going unnoticed. Definitely not going unnoticed. So tonight, we're here to talk about Naziyah. Naziyah didn't just vanish, y'all. Jarvis, along with Shannon, Annette, and Markita, they're all at the center. All of these people are at the center of her tragic and violent end. For too long, Detroit's streets have whispered the truth, while those in power kept it buried too long. So now the FBI has finally taken over this case because it's corrupt. Kim Worthy dropped the ball. The case had been compromised. And tonight we're breaking down every dirty secret, every corrupt move, and every name has been protected. So if you're tired of the lies, if you're tired of the cover-ups, if you're tired of the system protecting predators, now's your time to pull up. Pull up because tonight we're going to Expose them all. Take part in this conversation. Speak your truth. And we're going to continue. Exposing the monsters. We're going to expose the monsters. So y'all already know what it is. Tonight ain't a night about sugarcoating. It's about the truth. Raw, unfiltered, unapologetic truth. And if you ain't ready for it, you might want to back up now, because we're about to talk about what Detroit has been hiding. The life of Naziyah was stolen. It wasn't lost. It was stolen by people who were supposed to protect her. Tonight I'm going to name them. We're going to connect the dots. We're going to bring the truth to the damn light. It's Parker. Job well done. She gave us a lot of information. None of what we wanted to hear, but it was necessary. It was necessary. So, again, like I said, if y'all came here tonight looking for this to be sugar-coated, you're on the wrong live stream. This here is for the grown, those that are awoke, and those of us that are tired of watching our babies disappear while these devils walk free. Tonight we're going to talk about Naziyah. Beautiful, beautiful, vibrant young lady whose life wasn't just lost. It was stolen by the same people who shared our blood, by people who were supposed to protect her. And tonight, I'm calling out every single one of them. From those that unalived her to the crooked prosecutor in that courthouse. So if you ain't ready for it, I suggest you back out. And to my loyal cousins and sisters and brothers that's up in this chat, right about now, before we move forward, drop those purple hearts in the chat for Naziyah. Share the live stream. And let's get this shit going. Last night, I was in Miss Parker's live. Miss Parker got the information from a source. And for as hopeful as Moca has been, Moca kept screaming, Naziyah is here. Naziyah is going to tell a story one day. Miss Parker revealed to us last night from inside sources close to the case. Naziyah is no longer here, guys. Naziyah is no longer here. But I'm glad we know that now. It hurts like hell to hear it. It hurts like hell to hear it. But we got the answers that we need. So now the fight is our focus. And as I've always said, Naziyah speaks to me. That's why I was able to come out here. The way I come out here, speaking on behalf of that baby. I never wanted to accept. Rain of Fire said months ago that Naziyah wasn't here. I didn't want to accept that. That was a personal thing for me. I did not want to accept it. Rain of Fire continued coming back, saying the same thing over and over and over again. I did not want to accept it. Then you take what Rain of Fire says. You take what Miss Parker says. You put it all together. You put it all together. And I think the hardest part with me on a personal level, with me accepting what Rain of Fire said, I couldn't see it. My heart wouldn't allow it because I couldn't see the dismemberment. I didn't want to accept it because that was inhumane. I couldn't accept that. I cried. But the God that we know, love, and serve, he don't sleep. He don't sleep. And Naziyah will get the justice that she deserves. She will definitely get the justice that she deserves. Jarvis Butts is a monster. Jarvis Butts is a monster. I've been saying this all along. And that will never change. And just to bring a little clarity to some things, Jarvis Butts is not being charged right now with that baby, with Naziyah's baby. That charge is not on Jarvis, because in order to charge him with the unaliving of that baby, they need Naziyah's body. They need her body. And if that's not bad enough, Jarvis Butts is also being charged with essaying and impregnating another 13-year-old. Jarvis Butts will never see the light of day. He will never see the light of day. And because of his sickness, and because of those perverted, nasty-ass ways that he has, he don't deserve to see the light of day. He don't. So as I'm telling you all about the 13-year-old that Jarvis Butts impregnated besides Naziyah, y'all remember us talking about Shannon with her dumb ass going down to the court to get DNA on her children, wanting them to be Jarvis's children. The two children that are in question that don't belong, that are definitely Jarvis, but don't belong to Shannon. Here it is, Jarvis making babies all over Detroit with underage girls. Where are these girls' bodies at? Where are these girls' people at? Why is Shannon raising children that Jarvis is out here making as if they're her own? That's sick. That's it. Mushy, thank you so much, my love, for that super sticker. That's sick, Shannon. Bitch, you got a problem. Got a problem. Ain't no dick that good in the world for me to lose myself to say I got a man. Jarvis is also being charged with, y'all remember when I read off Jarvis's charges and I was confused. I'm like, what? They're trafficking her? Well, Jarvis is being charged also with solicitation. You know, that black web type of shit? Y'all, guess what? Jarvis had been down in Annette's basement recording all his sexual encounters with Naziyah. Shannon knew. Annette knew too. It was a fucking house, so she knew. The only question I have in regards to that, y'all, how did Jernell and Kawana know that there were cameras in that basement? They said it on my platform. How did they know that there were cameras in that basement, but yet they said nothing? Jarvis was exploiting that baby. And her family was too. This hurts my heart. Thank you so much for that super chat, super sticker, Jaquetta. Welcome, boo. How could they? And to charge Jarvis for exploiting Mr. FBI, Miss FBI, if you're listening, Shannon needs to be charged with exploiting as well. Annette needs to be charged with exploiting as well. So all of this is beginning to make sense. He's recording Naziyah in the basement, selling her off to the highest bidder. That explains how the extended family was able to come out here and say that Shannon and Jarvis would drop Naziyah off at the Travel Inn Motel to be with Trix. How could you come out here and say that? How? And do nothing about it? You knew. You knew. So the entire family ain't shit, guys. They knew and they said nothing. You could bring your ass on a platform and proudly tell YouTube how Jarvis and Shannon was taking that baby to the motel to be with men. But you couldn't tell YouTube what you done. You couldn't tell YouTube how you intervened with that. And I'm not just going to say extended family members. That particular information right there about Jarvis and Shannon taking that baby to the Travel Inn, that came from Kenya. That came from Kenya. This story has me broken. But for Naziyah, I ain't that broken, because I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight until that baby get the justice that she deserves. No human being deserves the treatment that Naziyah got from the people that supposedly loved her. Cool Girl Sister says, Mocha, he's given us strength through this child to tell a story and to save more children. And that's our goal. That's it, and that's all. We couldn't save Naziyah. We couldn't save her. And God in heaven knows I wish I could have. But since we couldn't save Naziyah, Naziyah is speaking loud and clear. She's giving us everything that we need, guys. She's speaking to us. So she's using us to tell a story so we could be vigilant and save other children. There's no children should be left in the care of a damn Annette, nor a Shannon. They're monsters. Yakia says justice for Naziyah until it's said backwards. Naziyah for justice. Say it loud for the bushwatchers in the back. They refused to listen to her when she was here. Now karma is here at its best. You better know it. A. Young says, I watched Miss Parker live and I was angry at that so-called family. They didn't have to do that to the baby girl. She could have done big things in life. Exactly. They robbed her. They robbed her. They robbed her. We love you, Naziyah. And we're going to do what needs to be done. Hey, Daquan, welcome, my love. Daquan said, there is a Jesus, and you better know it, Daquan. God is a man that don't sleep. God is a man that don't slumber. And whatever comes to those people, they deserve it all. A. Young said she wants to truly rest, and those demons won't allow her. Let me show you how much. Hey, Tammy, welcome. She said, love you, Mocha. Love you more. A. Young, you said she wants to truly rest and those demons won't allow her to. A. Young, according to the information that I received, it has been said that Naziyah's body has been moved on 3 different occasions. Why? Why? It's been said that Jarvis moved Naziyah twice. So if Jarvis moved Naziyah twice, Jarvis got locked the fuck up. When Naziyah's body got moved the 3rd time, that was Shannon. That was Shannon. Shannon don't know what she's gotten herself into. Shannon and set herself up for a life imprisonment. There's no fucking way. Your niece, your blood, and you did her all of this. Markita gets no passes because Markita, the twin, Markita, not only did Markita know, but when Shannon went to move Naziyah's body for the 3rd time, and for those of you that has been following me since I started this story, I've always said that Markita's hands were dirty. I said the very night when Shannon beat Markita up, beat Naziyah up, I told y'all that Markita hands was in it. I told y'all that Shannon and Markita did what they did to Naziyah at the instructions of Annette. Annette got them all shook it. Everything that Annette says to do, they're doing it, and they're doing it running. And I'll get into that later as to why Annette has such control over them all. Hey, Jazzy, welcome, my love. Charlotte says, I appreciate you, Mocha, and you're doing a wonderful job, and everyone in the chat appreciates you as well. Charlotte, thank you, my love. Thank you. Dr. JD says, Mocha, I was born in Detroit, but my family took us out of there in 73. For the first time in my life, I'm ashamed of my birth city. Prayers and justice for Naziyah. I'm with you, Dr. JD. I'm with you. Daquan says the feds is going through everybody's shit. Shannon and the mother. Daquan, and I don't believe he's stopping right there, baby. They're going through everybody's shit. Hey, Jacqueline, welcome, my love. Jacqueline saying, hi, Mocha Mods and everyone. My heart is broken for you, little girl. Justice for Naziyah. Yes, ma'am. I will. Tammy says, I appreciate all you do. Please take care of yourself, Tammy. Baby, I know when to take a mental break. When God tells me to stop, I stop. Together we will be strong. Together we will be. Raquel, thank you for dropping those links, sis. Thank you so much. Daquan says our prayers have been answered. Can we get an amen in the chat? They've been answered, Daquan. They've been answered. It relieves a little pressure. And all it does is steer us in another direction to do things a little differently. Hi, Ida. Welcome, my love. Hey, Tommy Barrow. Welcome. Miss Lady B. Hey, baby. Hey, Amani N. She said, salute to you all. All of you have put in the work respectfully. Yes, yes. Hey, Goddess. Welcome, sis. God is in this business. Hey, Meryl, welcome, my love. She said, always in the bushes. Love you. Love you more. And I appreciate you dropping out of those bushes today. Jessica, this is heartbreaking, sis. Hey, Natty, welcome. Leela said Naziyah is a fighter. And her family failed her and put her in harm's way, but now God is in control. That's it, and that's all. Naziyah did her part as best as she knew how. As best as she knew how. Now her daddy, her real daddy, that Father up in heaven, he's going to show them just who he is. Because justice will come for Naziyah one way or the other. And they all need to get ready for it, because the wrath that God is going to put on them, they won't know what hit them. Naziyah didn't deserve it. She didn't deserve it. Patricia said that whole family is nasty work, and they are. They are. Auntie Novi says, not what we wanted to hear, but we are closer to justice. Absolutely amazing work by every content creator covering Naziyah. Absolutely, Auntie Nova. Absolutely. Hey, JoJo Poppin'. Girl, welcome, welcome, welcome to the NOLA Bells. Natty, you cried, I cried, we all cried. Hey, Seer of the Ages, welcome, my love. So, guys, all we know, Shannon, your ass is going to jail, bitch. Not only did you know, but you participated. I said this shit all along, Shannon. You participated, sis. Not only did, and this has always been my belief, and it's my right to feel how I feel. These are my opinions. I've always believed that Shannon had her hand in the disappearance, the abuse of Naziyah. I've always felt that just from the way Shannon moves and from the things that Shannon put out here. When Shannon sent Naziyah to fight, knowing Naziyah was pregnant, I knew right then and there Shannon didn't give a damn about Naziyah. And that was before she went missing. And then when Naziyah went missing, per they say, and Lord in heaven knows is in my heart, it's in my discernment that Naziyah went missing long before the night. Long before the night, Naziyah has been gone. But they're creating a story. They're creating a story that they want us to believe. And I've never bought the story. Because Naziyah kept saying, Auntie Mocha, no, I've been gone. So Annette is a liar. Shannon is a liar. The school system and the people that was involved, they're liars. Kim Worthy, you supposed to know better, ma'am. You became a liar just like them. How could you take their story and not investigate to find the hard, raw, uncut truth? But instead, Kim Worthy, you decided, okay, I'm going to take these text now numbers and I'm going to take these text now messages, and I got myself a case. Well, it is my opinion, Kim Worthy, it is my opinion that your focus was Jarvis Butts. You wanted to make a charge stick on him. And I'm glad you did, ma'am. But you focused on Jarvis and you were blindsided by the rest because you felt some type of way that you let Jarvis slip through the cracks the first time. So you had to make up. So for this situation with Jarvis and you, Kim Worthy, it was personal. Because you've dropped the ball so many times before on Jarvis Butts. That's why I believe your focus was strictly Jarvis. You saw all the inconsistencies of the stories of the Harris family and you let it ride out. You did. And for that, ma'am, I have no respect for you. None. None. Lady T says, I missed Miss Parker last night. Lord Jesus, what happened? I can hear it in Mocha's voice that it's not good news about baby girl. She's no longer here, boo. Tammy, hey, Tammy Nelson. Tammy says, can't Miss Worthless be brought up on charges for tainting the case? She can be. She can be. She definitely can be. But what my job is to tell you guys what I know. My job is to tell you guys what Naziyah speaks to me. My job is to tell you guys what the Holy Ghost gives to me. I'm not here trying to make up shit. I'm not here trying to do none of that. Because we want justice. We want justice for this little girl. Because she's everybody's daughter. And Shannon, as if that wasn't enough, the DNA off of that hoodie, they kept saying there was a third DNA that was unfounded. But they knew that that DNA was related to Naziyah. And nobody could figure it out. Shannon, I'm kind of confused as to why it's saying, or why is it being said now, Shannon, that that third DNA belonged to you. Although I said it long time ago, that it's a possibility it was you. The word now, Shannon, is definitely you, sis. Why, Shannon? What did Naziyah do to you all that bad that this is the thanks she gets? This is how you all repay that baby. What could she have done? Shannon, in the end of all of this, Shannon, you became an accomplice. But in the beginning, bitch, you were the mastermind behind all of this shit. Because you allowed Naziyah to be with Jarvis. You knew what Jarvis wanted. Bitch, and you would do anything to please a man, to keep a man. You set Naziyah up for failure, bitch. Jarvis has been sleeping with Naziyah since she was about 8 years old. And we know this. FBI, CIA, Internal Affairs, I don't care which one of y'all are listening. It don't just stop with Annette and Shannon. If Jarvis was sleeping with Naziyah at such an early age, and it was long before those fake ass text messages that was read out in court. Let's not forget how Annette, the grandmother, that same grandmother who had a baby by her brother Eric Gamble, sent Naziyah to the motel to be with that brother. That very same brother, a tier 3 pedo. Y'all did this to her. Y'all did this to her. Naziyah could not be a child. She could not be a child. Y'all introduced her to these nasty sexual perverted things. Y'all introduced this stuff to this child at an early age in life. Y'all stole her innocence. Shannon and Markita, y'all were comfortable because your mama raised y'all to play with one another in that household. And if that wasn't enough, here comes Naziyah. Beautiful Naziyah. Prettier than all y'all bitches could ever be. And y'all could not wait until y'all thought Naziyah was ripe enough to be with a man. And y'all turned her on to the monster. It is my belief. It's my belief that Shannon, Annette, Markita, Annette's sons, they all touched Naziyah. No child is ever safe around Annette. No child is ever safe around Annette. Mr. FBI, Mr. CIA, Internal Affairs. You got to know Shannon did all of this and more. Shannon has done things that we know nothing about. And the reason I feel she's done some of these things that we know nothing about to other children is because she's too comfortable. It didn't hurt her. It didn't shake her, nor did it break her to do what she did to Naziyah. And you have to know that it didn't just start with Naziyah. And believe me when I tell you people, it did not just start with Jarvis either. Jarvis came to that sick family. They were sick before Jarvis got a hold of them. And all I'm asking the FBI investigators to please gather the names. Gather the names of all the foster kids that Annette ever had. And come back and tell us how many of them you can't find. How many of them are missing? How many of them are out there without a trace? She's getting these children from CPS and she's pimping them out. She's selling them. Please go get a list from CPS. The name of the children that was in Annette's care. Please. Hey, Steffi Jean, welcome, my love. Oh, Lord. Hey, Moody girl, welcome, welcome. Nubian, hey, my beautiful baby, welcome. This is a lot. Hey, Popcorn Conversations, welcome, my love. Ooh. It's a lot. It's a lot. Look at my sister Rock. Shout out to my moderators. You guys, you ladies are awesome. Without y'all, I couldn't do it. Natty says, last night I cried listening to that live. You and me both. You and me both. Hey, Jordan, welcome. In the bushes, but showing my support for Mocha and Miss Parker. Thank you, Jordan. Welcome. Sabrina says, good evening, Mocha and everyone. I'm late. Had to take my daughter and mom for a walk to calm them down. Appreciate you, Mocha. I appreciate you even more, sis. Leila says, Naziyah, your family is going to pay for what they did to you in Jesus Christ and our Savior's name. Leila, they're not even our family. Not even our family. Daquan want to know if the FBI had a press conference. No, Daquan. No. And Daquan, in regards to the FBI and the press conference, let me say this. As high profile as this case is, everything is not for the public to know. The FBI took over because it was sloppy. Sloppy, real sloppy. FBI is not going to fumble the ball. They don't want sloppy work. And that's why here we are spreading awareness, putting the truth on the table, but not crossing boundaries and allowing the FBI to still be the FBI and do their job. They have to do their job. Daquan says, where did this FBI story come from? Daquan, you would have to go back, sweetheart, and listen to Miss Parker's live from last night. Super Shauna says, I did not want to accept she was gone. Her energy was so strong. And you know, Super Shauna, her energy is still very strong. Still very strong. Yakia says God will handle them in his timing. Lord, I pray you wrap your hand around all these babies and never let them go. That part. Oh my God, unavailable says, I'm heartbroken. Sitting in my truck crying. Look at the love Naziyah has. Look at the love. Hey, Raven, welcome. Raven says, Naziyah, we love you. We are your family and we're sending love high and above. And we are, Raven. We are. Mika said, I felt she was gone. No more suffering. To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. We just need our body. That's it and that's all. A. Young said, justice does not end in the courtroom, not until our body is recovered, and that's a fact. We didn't want to accept it, but we have to. We have to. That baby didn't stand a chance. A bunch of monsters. I was in denial so much. We didn't want to accept it because we had so much hope. Damn, I still don't want to accept it. Amani. Amani. I'm with you, sis. I heard it. I still don't want to accept it. Eno said I was heartbroken and sick to my stomach after that live. Eno, I understand. Because after I heard what I heard, it didn't sit right with me. It didn't sit well in my spirit. I heard it. I heard it. And I have to say, I still have a smidget of hope. Heard it. Still have hope. Because what's in me is in me. What's in me is in me. And until the Holy Spirit says, Mocha, let it go. Mocha, here's your confirmation. I have to ride with what's in me. I heard it. And because of what I feel for that baby girl, it's hard for me to accept. It's hard for me to accept. When I can't sleep at night, Naziyah is talking to me 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. When I got on this case, I never thought I would be this invested. And the more I said, well, I'm going to move on and go to somebody else, Naziyah wouldn't let me. She wouldn't let me. So I have to do what I have to do. And I'm going to continue to do just that. Patricia says a monster is what the judge said he was. And that's exactly what the judge said. Candy says, I want them all in jail. And Candy, me too. Daughter says the whole family had a part in her disappearance. Silence and not speaking up makes you guilty. Them wicked beings will pay for her demise. Daughter, that's it and that's all. When you could walk in Annette's home, and we don't even have to take it that far. When you know what type of family you come from, when you know Annette's background and you know what Annette has been up to all her life. So you knew what Annette was capable of doing with Naziyah because she did it with Naziyah's mother or tried to do it with Naziyah's mother. Annette fed her grown ass husband another peddle. She fed her husband to Naziyah's mom. Naziyah's mother got tired of that man hunching on her. Lady ran away. At the very age Naziyah is today, Lady ran away. And when Lady ran away, Lady was good and pregnant with her mother's husband's baby. So not only is Annette Vari's grandmother, Annette is also Vari's stepmama. How nasty could one be? And if these people have just an ounce of love in their heart, an ounce of dignity, please turn yourself in or just tell these people anonymously, just tell these people where Naziyah is. She deserves it. She deserves it. Patty Cake says, please find the white woman and the man that helped him. Patty Cake, it was no white woman. Patty Cake, it was no white man that helped Jarvis. Patty Cake, look at Jarvis. Not only look at Jarvis, Patty Cake, look at his family, all light in color. But take it a step further, Patty Cake. Look at Frank. His hands ain't clean either. Daquan says the feds is going to use that pregnancy test result from the doctor appointment she went to. They can't do nothing until that body comes up. Mika said, but Jarvis is going to tell Mika From the information that I got last night, it said Jarvis is talking. Jarvis is talking. Bertha said, what the hell? Shannon, y'all unalive that baby? Why, Shannon? Why? Bertha, that's it and that's all. That's what I want to know. Why? What did Naziyah do to these people so bad? So bad that they had to unalive her. What could she have possibly done? Lord have mercy. I'm sick. Jessica says, and for Naziyah to say her granny hated her by saying she's nothing but a hoe. And Shannon was crying like that was hard to hear. All the things that they did to her that night in details. My God. But the thing is, Annette and Shannon, they were on a journey. They treated Naziyah like a hoe. Because being a hoe is all Annette knew. Annette was brought into this world in incest. Annette is either for her mom, for her daddy, or her grandfather. To my understanding, Annette's mother trained Annette. From what I heard in Ms. Parker's live last night, Annette's mother was pimping them out. Annette's mother was selling her own children to tricks. So I guess Annette thought it was a family's business and she had to keep it going. Yakia says those bitches were really some nasty heifers. Because you see me, Yakia, I'm not sharing no man. I'm worth way more than that, period. Yakia, you understand? You understand? Daquan, that's a good question. Why is there so many pedos in Detroit? Guys, could you all hit that like button for me, please? And while you're hitting that like button, please share out the live. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Wish, welcome. Jessica says the details were very hard to hear. That baby knew they hated her, and she fought like hell to get away. Like, God, come on back for these monsters. He's coming. And what hurts me more than anything, I don't care how many excuses the extended family members give. I don't care how many excuses they give. They knew that Naziyah was in the devil's den. But they couldn't rescue her from the devil's den because they grew up in that same devil's den. It's in their genes, it's in their blood. Because we have to understand and accept that what's normal behavior for these people is definitely not our norm. Everybody's responsible. Everybody. Oh, Lord. Patricia said those recordings caused the additional exploitation charges. Exactly. Hey, Chandra, this is some sick shit. Mika says, listen, I saw it when they came in here the last several times. Kawana and Jernell knew more than they shared. Riding by the house, they heard she was pregnant. All that. All that. No direct answers. None. Bertha says they're a part of this crap. All of them, Bertha. All of them. Tristan says, we have to remember now, they were all cool until Naziyah came up missing. Right, Tristan? Right. But Tristan, you know what? According to Ms. Parker, they were still cool. They were still cool with Annette and Shannon. I'm talking about Jernell and Kawana. They were still cool with Annette and Shannon. But according to Ms. Parker, Markita says when they started digging too much in Annette's business, Annette gave them the boot and told them to stop fucking with her and her family. Olivia says, right. And now his charges are, oh Lord, sexual dual abuse and the M word. They haven't changed anything. Wow. Patricia said, and it's for damn sure, Frank, that hell with that dark web shit. Yes, 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 yes. Mika says that's because they out here wanting prestige and fame for money. Ain't no money coming to none of them hoes. Not even Annette, because Mr. FBI, Mr. CIA, this is what I'm pleading with y'all to please do. Annette is waiting to cash in on Naziyah's insurance policy. She can't cash in on that policy until a body is presented. But what I need you all to do, since you're here, FBI, what I need you all to do, look into that insurance policy, please. Let us know, when was this insurance policy instated? And while you're looking at the insurance policy of Naziyah Harris, take a deeper dive and check to see how many other policies that Annette is cashed in on. Because all the children that Annette no longer has, they were all listed as runaways. So, Mr. FBI, this is what I need you all to do. That baby needs justice. And you all are here to give her the justice that she deserves. And I pray to God that y'all take it a step farther. I pray to God that y'all could take it a step farther with Annette. She's not innocent. Yakia said even the ones that knew what was going on need to be cuffed. No one should be free prayer for them kids. My heart hurts because I knew, but didn't think. They started moving her repeatedly. They moved her. Jarvis moved her twice. Shannon moved her once. Mika says they knew lady was with Naziyah the day before she went missing also. They knew. The Quan says King and her daughter be lying. The Quan, we know that. Bertha said, and Big Perm, that's why you were at Annette's house. Bert, sis, they're all in this fucking mess. All of them. You hear me? But God. Whew. Hey, Ken, you're welcome, boo. Hey, Regina. Regina said, well, they wanted credit. Now credit y'all asses behind bars where y'all belong, and that's factual. A young says lady should be ashamed of her damn self. For all you endured, you subjected her to the same thing instead of changing the narrative. A young, I've been screaming that from day one. From day one. Lady gets no pass. Patricia said what's really sad is that Naziyah is just of 1,000 children in that situation as we speak, and she is. Mika says, how did they know she was with Lady and spoke to her and visibly pregnant? And y'all saying you all only found out from the press conference with Kim Worthy because y'all didn't know all that stuff? The lies you motherfuckers tell. Milky Way Girl, hey sister. Milky Way Girl says, Mocha, I wanted so bad to have to say you were right. I wanted us to be proven wrong and for that baby to still be here, Milky Way. So bad. Bertha says, one of y'all clowns. And Bertha, and they in the bushes. They in the bushes, but they're embarrassed right now. One of y'all clowns need to come forward now that the gig is over. Regina says FBI better catch all of them, including Big Itchy Red. This girl call that motherfucker Itchy Red. The Quan says Annette had Naziyah around over 15 different pedals. I just don't get it. Daquan, that's what bothers me so bad. That's what bothered me so bad. Every man, hey Niecy, every man that went in Annette's home was a pedo. Candy said she could have been the one to break that family curse. She would have been the one. She would have been. Hey, Mariah. Popcorn Conversation says Shannon just don't know what she done when she brought him around as a boyfriend. I've been on her since day one, and I'm not letting up off her neck, sis. Popcorn Conversations, I hear you, sister. Popcorn Conversations, drop your link in the chat, please. Or one of you moderators, could you drop Popcorn Conversations link? We're going to spread this awareness. We're going to spread this awareness. Naziyah is speaking through us all. No justice, no peace. Poor Naziyah never had a chance. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. My alarm at my driveway went off. So I had to see if I was having company. You ain't called before you come. You ain't welcome here. And y'all not interrupted my life. Chandra says, Mocha, was Naziyah dismembered and scattered all over Detroit, Chandra? From what we heard. From what we heard last night, Chandra, you're going to have to go and listen to Miss Parker's live. From what we heard, Chandra, she's been dismembered, baby. It's hard for me to wrap my head around. Deidre said that baby was crying out for help. She was. That's right, Mika. Shannon moved her the third time. Jarvis was locked up. Jarvis was locked up. And with Jarvis being locked up, Shannon and Markita, that's who moved her. That's who moved her. If we want to tell the truth, that's who moved her. It's a whole pedal ring. It's a pedal ring. But even if it's a pedal ring, guys, And we know it to be a pedal ring. Look at the players involved. Frank is the top dog. Jarvis was the lap dog. But even if it's a pedal ring, Jarvis done made babies all over Detroit. Jarvis done spread these demon seeds all over Detroit. Jarvis got babies with old ass women. Jarvis got babies with women looking like Shannon. And Jarvis got babies with underage children. The question that I have, what made Naziyah different? What made Naziyah different carrying Jarvis's baby? What made her different? Jarvis never thought to unalive none of the other women that carried his babies. Why Naziyah? So you see, we have to think. We have to think. No matter what charges they have on Jarvis. And I'm going to always say that. No matter what charges they have on Jarvis, y'all. In a sick, twisted, and perverted kind of way, Jarvis had feelings for Naziyah. Because Naziyah could have been groomed into everything Jarvis wanted her to be. It wasn't Jarvis to unalive Naziyah. I don't give a damn how the story comes out. And I'm going to stand on it. I'm going to continue to stand on what I feel. That's in my heart. It wasn't in Jarvis to unalive her. That was all Shannon. Shannon is the mastermind behind all of this. Jarvis has too many children running across Detroit and elsewhere. Jarvis was trying to build a compound. Jarvis was trying to build an empire. It's all Shannon. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. And you know, I'm going to respect everybody's opinion, but I want y'all to respect mine too. This is all Shannon. Hey, Carla Henry, welcome. Carla said they need to say where her body parts are so she can be buried. Tristan said there are breeders for their own habits. Yes. Damn. Regina calls Shannon black ass Magilla Gorilla Twin 1. Oh yeah, Mika. Markita is definitely trash. Markita ain't shit either. Markita knows every fucking thing. Markita knows it all. And then she gonna get her big, bad body shape, triangle shaped head, mush mouth looking ass on a panel and tell a story like bitch, you're a part of the problem. Markita, you're a fucking liar. The truth is nowhere around it. And for the first time, I've been doing this story since it started. For the first time, I could sit here and truly say, I hate that bloodline. I hate the Harris family, everybody that's associated with them, everybody that's related to them. I hate those people with everything that's in me. Because the story that we're sharing today should have not been a fucking story. Who does this shit to a baby? Daquan says, I don't know how many kids Annette have. But Annette's son is on the sex offenders list too. The Quan, I could believe it. And Annette has 7 children. At least 7 that they're reporting to YouTube. I believe Annette has more. Bitch got pregnant at the age of 11. Annette kept having children. Yakia said she knew because Dre told on her son, on her ass. Then she tried to backtrack what he said. Candy said, this makes me feel like this is not any of them first time. Candy, that's right. That's right. Hey, Alicia, welcome, boo. Alicia said, Mocha, now it makes sense. Jernell and Kawana wouldn't take Vari or Naziyah until Annette released them checks. And it makes sense that Jernell took an interest in Shannon's 5 tax deductions. The fuck? I can't with these people, y'all. I can't with these people. Popcorn Conversation says Shannon gave Jarvis them clothes too. Popcorn, yes, she did. And you know, Popcorn, the clothes that Shannon didn't give Jarvis? Let me say this. The clothes that Shannon did not give Jarvis to scatter. Shannon, Kenya, Roxy planted the rest. They told their own story. And if I'm wrong, I need y'all to correct me in that chat. Because how is it that a year later, they're finding shit that nobody else found? Cool Girl Sister says, Mocha, after all that baby girl went through, I believe she would have been the one to break the cycle. She would have. She would have. Olivia says, in my experience with cases, FBI will not release any information about the case. And if it's leaked, it poses a threat to the case. It would hurt the integrity of the case before the trial. Olivia, what you said just now, sweetheart, that speaks volumes. Because if we want justice for Naziyah, which I'm sure that the majority of us do, if justice for Naziyah is what we want, we have to be mindful. We have to be very, very careful. Very careful. It's okay to speak on the things that we once spoke on. It's okay to do that. In my opinion, because everybody has an opinion. We've been speculating from day one. I want to continue to speculate. I don't want to taint the integrity of the case. I don't want to say something that's going to cause a mistrial. Because every motherfucker that had a hand in this baby's demise, they need to feel the wrath. They need to feel the wrath. So, hey, Lady JJ, welcome, big sis. We have to be mindful. And not only, Olivia, will it hurt the integrity of the case, but one thing that we also must be mindful of, content creators. Content creators are not exempt from being charged. You have to be careful. You have to be careful. We love Naziyah, is true. And we're going to do what we've been doing, but not at the expense of possibly letting the wicked walk free. We have to be careful. I love Naziyah as if she was my own. And I want to speak for justice for Naziyah like everybody else. But we have to be mindful. Olivia, I thank you. I thank you for that. I thank you for that, Olivia, because it has to be made known. Leisure Lady said, I smell the church. Leisure Lady, they're not out of the woods. The church, Leisure Lady, they too. I'm not off of them, Leisure Lady. Ms. Wish says charges came for one, but the crime had company. Silence doesn't erase involvement. They punish the face, not the force behind it. The rest gotta disappear in silence for now. Come on, Miss Wish. Speak it. Britt says, and I believe they all knew Naziyah was deceased. That's why whenever we got close, they'd throw us off saying content creators were clout chasing. They played in all of our faces. They did. They did. Yakir says, I knew the twin knew though, because twins operate different. It's usually two people with one mind. It's crazy. Charlotte's Web says, I'm angry that the Harris family didn't believe the children in 2022, knowing his background. You're so right, Mocha. They all knew. Nobody protected those babies. Alicia says at this point, Detroit needs Katrina. Wipe them the fuck out. Wipe them out and start all over. Queen Spirit, hey, sister. Patricia Perry says to them, Naziyah was a throwaway. But God has her retribution. Best believe that. You better know it, Patricia. Daquan says, Annette's son, ex-boyfriend, was molesting Naziyah's brother. Daquan, all that came to the light. Hey, Lil Easy, welcome, sister. Britt says it all makes sense now. That's why the FBI took Naziyah off their page. Yeah. Hey, no nonsense. Welcome, boo. See, this is what I'm talking about. Olivia says, Mika, they have halted the Kohlberger case because of a leak. This is not what we want. This is not what we want. We don't want a leak. We don't want leaks. If our soul have to move, let it move. But let it move not because there's a leak in these old buildings. Let our souls move off of the spirit of Naziyah. Let our soul move off of wanting to find the truth. Let our souls move off of our willingness and our diligence to seek justice, but not because of a leak. My God, we can't have this. We can't. We want justice for Naziyah. We have to give it to her the right way. The right way. Hey, Betty, welcome, boo. Hey, Michelle M, welcome, my love. Hey, Barbara, welcome. Hey, Young, you're right. There's strength in numbers. There's strength in numbers. And we have the numbers. And because we have the numbers, and if we move the right way in the right direction, guys, we got to know, trust, and believe that justice will be served. We have the numbers. We have the voice. And we all serve a God that's just. And he's not going to stop until he gives us the justice that Naziyah deserves. Altaka says the FBI gonna shake the whole egg basket. All them bitches go crack, as they should. No, Tiff Shannon is not in custody, baby. Britt says when Rain said this case will take a while to be over. That's because the FBI builds a strong case before they make arrests. No one will beat these charges. I said that maybe a month ago. Maybe a month ago I said it. We may be lucky. We'll be lucky if this case is over by 2030. If that. Shit. But we can't be moving loose. Hey, Becca. Welcome, welcome. Super Shauna said they did all of this and still it's going to be discovered. Exactly. Bertha says, lady, you knew. Go ahead on and get your last puff. We don't need you anymore. That part. I have no words for lady. No words about lady. Because lady, she knew what was happening with Naziyah. Ain't that much crack, ain't that much high in the world. She knew. And she left her child in a devil's pit. And what lady done was the unthinkable. She fucked up when she signed her rights over to Annette. So at this point, there's nothing lady could have said nor done, y'all. Because she legally, and that's where we getting shit misconstrued at. She legally signed Vari and Naziyah over to Annette. So I don't give a damn what lady said or could have done. Ain't she couldn't shake shit because Annette had those children on paper. Hey, something sweet. Welcome, my love. This shit is disturbing. Chris Chevelle says she told friends at school she was leaving, telling them bye. She felt it. That baby felt it. Michelle, that's the story they're putting out. I don't believe she did that. Chriselle, I don't believe she told nobody goodbye. You know, even when the prosecutor got up there and said, look at the picture that Naziyah took at school, she's waving high and by at the same time. That picture looks like Naziyah is about 9 or 10 years old in that picture. That's a very old picture. That's not an updated picture of Naziyah. And not only do I say it's not an updated picture of Naziyah, when Jarvis says Naziyah got her hair done the night before and he described her hairstyle, that wasn't an exact hairstyle. And if we look at that picture real good, that hairstyle looked like it was good and old. So if she got her hair done the night before, they need to go back and get their money because somebody fucked them over real good. So that picture wasn't real. That's an old picture. Just like the video of her on that school bus. I don't know what files they went into and grabbed that school bus still picture, but that don't even look like Naziyah. That looked like a younger version of a scared ass Naziyah. That wasn't a 13-year-old pregnant, swollen hands, swollen feet Naziyah that we saw in her latest videos. Too much has been altered. Too much has been altered. Mushy says, the Lord says, suffer little children. Yes, Lord, Mushy. Suffer little children unto me. Miss Mocha, keep on in your chariot of fire and justice. King don't have clean hands either. He's under Cova P. Justice. Yes, yes, yes. King, everybody, look, this live I'm doing tonight, this shit gonna roll over all into next week and tomorrow. Y'all know I don't do weekend lives, but I'm compelled to keep coming back. Patricia said June 20th will bring more witnesses and more charges. Yes, yes. June 20th, more witnesses and more charges. And not only that, but it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot that could be said, a lot that all I'm gonna tell y'all is, for those of y'all that have not heard Miss Parker's live, go to Miss Parker's live. Tony says Shannon and Annette has been moving Naziyah's body because Shannon only moves if Annette gives the order, and that's factual. And then Annette sends Shannon and Markita to do the dirty work. Betty says, I'm so proud of every one of the content creators who keep Naziyah's name alive. Now, she will get justice finally. I pray that justice is handed out appropriately to each person that played a part. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Leisure Lady says, Janiyah said her mom and dad were with Naziyah that night. Ooh, ooh, Leisure Lady, ooh. Girl, see, that it's things like that. Pray for Janaya, y'all. Rock says they all knew. They all knew. You bitches come get your 99 years in prison. You disgusting whores. Exactly. Mika says, Bertha, we speculated a lot of this and threw the idea around, but we remained hopeful, and we did. Drea, thank you, my love, for that super chat. Hashtag Naziyah Forever 13. Yes, ma'am. Sister Reba, hey, boo. Alicia says, I work 2 jobs, and my child's father does everything she needs. And these hoes and wannabe pimps got to do some shit like this. Like I said, I'll go to the dirt before mine suffers at all. That part, Leisha. Leisha, we don't move like that. We don't move like that. You know, people spill bad shit on people in the Deep South. But one thing I can say about the Deep South, I may not have a relationship with my neighbor. My only relationship with my neighbor is high and by, and that's in passing. They're not in my house, and I'm not in their house. But if my neighbor knocks on my door, Ms. Moca, I'm in trouble. I'm not going to leave my neighbor stranded. If Ms. Moca sees that her neighbor is struggling with her children, I'll take what's in my home and go and share it with my neighbor so nobody suffers. That's the type of love that we have here. That's what we were raised upon. See something, say something. We don't protect predators here. We don't protect adults that's misusing adults. We don't protect abusers. So I can't see these people sitting there for years watching Annette do what she do. I can't sit here and say I'm okay with knowing that the extended family knew what grandma and grandpa was doing, and even though you couldn't stop them from doing it, you could have reported it. You could have told somebody. But so much. Y'all want to protect that bloodline, and look where that bloodline and got y'all ass now. That bloodline is tainted like a motherfucker. But y'all proud to be a part of that shitty mess. Charlotte said, my opinion, I believe that Naziyah was gone November or December. Charlotte, somewhere's around that. Hey, LaTanya, welcome, sis. I believe she was gone around that time too. I do. Super Shauna said, that's enough for warrants. What's the delay? Super Shauna, you're anxious. I'm anxious. We all anxious. But we gotta let the FBI, the CIA, we gotta let these people do what they do. I wanted answers like yesterday. Just like y'all want answers. But everything is a process. Because we have to know and believe that what they did to Naziyah didn't happen overnight. That was a process. That was plotted. That was planned. They knew the day. They knew the time. They knew the hour when they would do what they did to Naziyah. Just like they did it to Naziyah, they did it to several children before Naziyah, and it was all planned out. That's my opinion. And Annette collected insurance checks for those children. Nisha Foster says, I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't sleeping with them. They're sleeping with each other. Everybody's sleeping with one another. Mika says, Kim Worthy is lazy. Shanir, salute, my love. Hey, Lady V, welcome, boo. Pookie Poo, hey, baby. Mika says Kim Worthy lazy. She wasn't trying to do no work. She was going to copy and paste her own made up story. I believe that. And that's so disheartening, Kim Worthy. Hey, girl, welcome, boo. Kiana, welcome. Hey, Tanya Mack, welcome, sis. Ray of fucking sunshine. Hey, boo. Jasmine says, I'm going to have to go watch it. Please, please watch it. Watch it. Bring you some tissues when you go. Please. Hey, Nick. Welcome, boo. Alicia said Louisiana will throw a drug dealer in jail for life. But Michigan will let these criminals and demons chance after chance after chance. Shit. Citizens of Detroit, everything that shines is not gold. Louisiana don't play. Y'all could call us anything y'all want, but we don't play about children. Louisiana, we got the 3 strikes and your outlaw implemented. So we cleaning streets up. If you don't deserve to be on the outside world, you're going to go where you fit in best. Because we're not going to keep you on the streets tainting, corrupting, and destroying our youth. Tiff says, who gave Miss Parker the info, Tiff? I have no idea, sweetheart. My niece Tarsha says, Auntie, my heart is so heavy right now. I can't believe they did that to that baby. They did it. At least from the information we gathered. From the information we gathered. Clinton said the judge that let Jarvis Butts come back for another court date should be held accountable too. Exactly. And I think, it's just my opinion now. See, the FBI, Internal Affairs, they're there to do a job. The job that they're doing, guys, that's why we have to be mindful. The work that they're doing, thank God that Naziyah's case is the one that got him here. But the work that they're doing is bigger than the Naziyah Harris case. They're cleaning up Detroit. They're going downtown and they're going to clean up City Hall. Too much corruption. Too much. Hey, Plaid, welcome. Nikisha, hey, my love. Welcome, boo. I can't with you today. Hey, baby. Says, wait, is this confirmed? No. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I came with you today. Catch Miss Parker's replay. Hey, Miss O, welcome, my love. Patricia Perry says, since this information is public, they're either going to put Jarvis under protective confinement or he's going to be unalived. We can't do their work for them, y'all. We can't do their work for them. We can have our opinions. We can say how we feel. We can expose some things that we know that they put out here. But at the end of the day, y'all, we still have to let those people do their job. Mika said Shannon dumbass gonna get just what she deserved, trying to be a down ass bitch. Girl, ain't that something? I ain't thought they made him like that no more. Patricia says, Mika, Rain of Fire said that the police have a part of her. And maybe that's why Kim Worthy was able to say that, They have all the evidence that they need to know that she's no longer here. Maybe that's why she said that. Ariana says, in my opinion, I believe that Jarvis is going to tell on the others. Ariana, they say he's talking. They said he's talking. This is sick. Natty says, Mocha, do you think the family paid Kim to lie for them? Natty, I don't believe. I don't believe. You know what I do believe though? What I do believe is she didn't have to get paid to lie, right? Because at this point she's hungry. She wanted a conviction that bad. And the conviction that she wanted was to make up for the mistake that she made. The conviction was to make up for the ball that she dropped when she allowed Jarvis to walk around here as long as he had been, not on tether, not registered as an offender. He did it for years. Not rearresting Jarvis knowing that he was living with a woman with a bunch of children. But the charges that Jarvis had on him, Jarvis should have not been around no children. So nobody had to pay Kim to lie. Kim knew that she fucked up. And now she's trying to fix it. Alicia said, Miss Parker's not going to tell that information. She's talking to Tiff. Miss Parker's not going to tell that information. You have a choice to believe Kim worthless or not. Lie to us once. You've lost all credibility with me. I'm just saying. Right. Hey, Eves Jean, welcome, my love. She said Naziyah possessed everything they didn't and never will even with them trying to break her spirit. And they tried. They tried breaking her spirit so much to the point where they broke her. Hey, Angie, welcome, my love. Charlotte says Jarvis will be getting population. He's going to be wearing lipstick when they get done with him. Wow. Ariana says, in my opinion, the grandmother and the aunt are soulless heifers. They are. Tanya Mack says, I'm here with a heavy heart today. I know we all feel the same way, and that's why I'm here. Tanya, thank you. Thank you for being a part of the village. Being a part of the village. Wow, Eve. Now that I'm sorry to hear. Eve said my mother hated me when I was 6 because she knew her man was attracted to me. That's sick as fuck. Tommy Barrow says, Mocha, I seen an interview with a girl named Shay. She said the broke down pimp called her the night they said that baby went missing. Tommy, where you see that interview at? Can you drop it in the chat, Tommy Barrow, where you saw that interview at? Because I would love to see it. Hey, Kimberly Carr Showstopper. Welcome, my love. Lachelle, my boo. Alicia says, oh, and FBI, make sure y'all let the Michigan Nursing Board know that Jarnell shouldn't be let near a patient. This shit is crazy. This is crazy. Red says Naziyah has more life within death than they could ever possess. They are living in turmoil, I believe. I hope they are. And I hope they pick up Eric Gamble too. Pick up Annette's son as the pedo. Just bring a wagon with y'all and pick them all up. Please. Please. Save the children, because just locking Jarvis Butts up alone won't save the rest of these children, because it's in Annette to groom them. It's in her bloodline. And she's going to continue destroying life after life after life. You have to stop the monster. Jarvis wasn't the only monster. Carla says Detroit people should be protesting right now for justice. They should. Should. Regina says Miss Parker knew exactly how to catch them in their lies. They started getting scared, sending trolls to her door. Kimberly Earl says, what about America's Most Wanted? That's up to the family, baby. We, as content creators, can only say what we know. We could talk about it. We could bring awareness. But we have no authority to move beyond what family can do. Family has damaged her enough. So at this point, let the FBI do what the FBI do. Jasmine says, Jesus, their whole family will have to face God. They all let this happen. The heart to not protect Naziyah and those babies is pure evil. Pure evil. Hey, Tanika, welcome, love. Tristan says, that is why Moca, because Lady was beautiful, and for that, Annette punished her for that. Charles didn't want Annette no more. And for that, she made her pay by making her sleep with men. I could never. I came with you today says, can someone in authority do a thorough investigation just once in this whole thing? I came with you. I think they're doing it. I think they are. Hey, Capricorn Chronicles, welcome, boo. Hey, Diane Burquette. She said, hey, Mocha, keep up with the good work. You're an awesome. Love you more, baby. Right, Patricia? Patricia said that's why she tried to get ahead of the situation and paint her own narrative. Y'all, this is a lot. Oh yeah, Nick, you got to listen to Miss Parker's live. It was a lot. I was in here snotting and crying, but I had to regroup. Hey, Ursula, welcome, love. Welcome to the NOLA Bells. Welcome, welcome. Mika said, I think the FBI is probably still investigating. They see the writing on the walls. They do. Diane says, Mocha, I'm a new member. Welcome, my love. Welcome to NOLA Bells. We're happy to have you here. Angie said, me too. I'm still new to this channel. Angie, you know, we're glad to have you here. You know that. Mm, 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 mm. Ursula says, I live here in Detroit, and a lot of our babies are coming up missing. It's sad. Try my best to protect my grandbabies. I have 26. God bless you. Please pray over them. Watch over them. There's a monster in Detroit, baby. There's a monster in Detroit. Protect your grandbabies. Keep, as much as I hate to say it, the residents of Detroit, don't let your children walk to the bus stop alone. Don't let them go in these little corner stores alone. These corner stores are owned by Arabs. And it's Arabs that's the ringleader in these peddle rings. So we have to be mindful. We have to be mindful. Kalia, welcome, my love. We have to be mindful. Cool Girl Sister says, Mocha, I pray that everyone that lives in Detroit shows up on the court date. Fill up. Show them we still won't stop. Cool Girl Sisters, I get that. But we just got to be diligent. Auntie Novi, thank you so very much for that super chat. A whole city of demons. Let's not forget about the mascot. That demonic statue that Mocha told us about. Auntie Nova, the devil lives in Detroit. The devil lives in Detroit. Miss Parker, sister, thank you so very much. Thank you so much for that super chat, boo. The devil lives in Detroit, y'all. Alicia says Naziyah is still out there lost, scared, and cold. She doesn't understand. But we need you people that called her family. We need you people to tell the authorities where she is. We need y'all to tell the authorities where that baby is. Lady V says, if the FBI is involved, does that mean possible federal charges? It has to. Ursula said it's sad how can you hurt your own grandbaby? God has a special place for her, and he do. NYC, girl, my boo, my boo. This is so hard to accept, y'all. My mind has been all over the place. And when I tell y'all, after Miss Parker's live last night, I was wide awake like a crackhead, emotional, couldn't sleep. It was that serious. I started moving around in here like a junkie. 2 o'clock this morning, I'm washing curtains. I couldn't sleep. I'm like, my God. I'm like, Lord, just give me a couple of hours. A couple of hours sleep was not in me. I've been up since Miss Parker's live last night. Naziyah is still moving through me. Naziyah is still, Miami's finest. Hey, boo. Naziyah is moving through me. She's still talking. Miss Parker said, Mocha, that's why I had to go outside today. My mind has been spinning. Girl, that was a lot. I'm a zombie right now, but it's like I'm not sleepy. That energy is on high. Because I want that justice for that baby that bad. That bad. Hey, Renee. It's a lot. Ariana said, so Mocha, all of the family knew what happened to this baby girl. But come on YouTube to see what financially they could get from this. That's it and that's all. A money grab. They knew it was a money grab. And you know what's sad about it? It was a money grab at the expense of Naziyah. She didn't deserve it. None but cult members, right? That's it and that's all. Lady V said it's abuse of foster children a federal offense. It would be one. Hey, fine, welcome. Welcome, boo. She said you're a vessel to bring the truth to the light. Prayers for mental comfort to you both. Thank you, fine. NYC girl said those others jumping on panels after panel, knowing y'all no good monsters to all of them. Hey, Tuda. Tuda said, I want to know what type of wife Naziyah's father had. Tuda, she couldn't have been she had to be a piece of shit, just like 5%. That's my opinion. I know he had to be talking about her during his last days. And when the wife buried him, she said, fuck him and Naziyah. That's what it seemed like. Miss Parker said, Mocha, we was getting too close to their truth. And was. And that's why we had to be vigilant and said, we will not be distracted. Not be distracted. Eve said, if that baby Shannon has is not Naziyah's baby, the next chapter is finding out if the baby is still with us. Yes. Yes. NYC girl, and there you have it. What people need to understand is that the feds, they play chess. They don't play checkers. They all going to prison. All we want to know is, where's Naziyah? Hey, PJ, welcome. Miss T Love says, Lord have mercy. She was doomed from the beginning. Sadly, God has taken her and her child, so she has to suffer no more, no more. Tuda said, imagine being your mother's son and stepbrother. Vari has been doomed. Doomed. Shit. A bunch of filth. This weighs on your mental. A. Young says, I pray Vari is one of the witnesses. Do it for your baby sister you say you love so much. It was the jealousy for me. How could you be jealous of a baby? How could you be jealous of somebody that you claim to love? Cool Girl Sister says, it was Jarvis and his sister and Frank at the first burial. It's possible. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Come on, Jesus. Come through here, Jesus. Cool Girl Sisters. Cool Girl Sisters. You see the white people, the white lady and the white man that ran a fire said assisted Jarvis. That's what I said. When I heard Rain of fire. Describe the people that assisted him. Cool girls, that's them right there. That was Jarvis's help. Sick. Mika said Jarvis been talking since the preliminary. He's not covering for Shannon. He didn't even claim her. That part. That part. I can't with you today, says it's all of them. They all need to go to jail. Everyone that was on that stand except for Butterscotch. Lord, don't talk about her. Please, let's not talk about roll out teeth. Please. Roll out teeth is going to have a day for herself. Today ain't her day. I ain't fucking with Butterscotch today. Her neither of them damn teeth and that damn, all of that crown, raw hair grease or raw crown, whatever the damn name of that hair grease and them sponge rollers. I can't with Butterscotch today. Mushy says, oh my Lord, how must Var be feeling? He got nobody comforting and helping him grieve the loss of his only sister. Bless him, Lord. Shannon grieved with envy, jealousy, unalive that baby. And Roxy knew. Yes, she knew. Mushy, you know. Mushy, you know she knew. Shit. Whew. God. And I'm not going to sit here and brush these people on the hand with they're in a situation they're in because of generational curse. Man, to hell with a generational curse. To hell with all of that. Because at the end of the day, you all are some grown motherfuckers. That generational curse could have been broken a long time ago. Let's just accept the fact and not sugarcoat the idea that you bitches are just fucking nasty and low down. Y'all liked what y'all were doing. D, tell brother-in-law, hey. You know, the thing is, they're nasty. We can't exchange, we can't erase that. You know? It ain't no more generational curse. That shit, throw it out the window. Let's throw that shit out the window. Throw it out the window. Because they've been using that excuse and getting by with that excuse for too goddamn long. Too long they've been using that as an excuse. So how do we take generational curse and unaliving his baby and tie this shit together and let it go hand in hand? It's not making fucking sense to me. It's not making sense to me. Now, enough is enough. When does it stop? The fuck? Hey, terrific. Miss Parker says, Mocha, the license plate number is being ran Monday from the inside. Well, oh, god damn. See? Well, all right. Almighty Streams, hey, my love. Sunshine Sean says, Mocha. There she is with that fucking honey, but I ain't fucking with Butterscotch, girl. Capricorn Chronicle says, we should have known Roxy knew when she didn't cold cock back and smack the dog shit out of Shannon in that kitchen. Shannon would have been part of the decor playing with me. That part. Rock says, thank you so much for that super chat, boo. Join the Nola Bells, y'all. Become a part of the family. See, that's when Roxy's lies really came to surface. If you was big and bad and you had all of this against Shannon, if your adrenaline was on 100 and you meant to do everything that you tried to make the chat believe you were going to do, why, when you get that one opportunity to face Shannon head on, you take her and you whisper in a damn corner? You knew. You knew. Enough is enough of this shit. Oh yeah, Niecy. I ain't fucking with Auntie Butterscotch with them teeth. Bertha said, Jarvis baby mamas, are y'all up in this shit too? Sister, I pray, and that's my prayer. My prayer is that it started with Shannon and it ended with Shannon. I pray to God no other woman got herself involved in this shit. Because that would mean that Jarvis had a harem of women. And they all were some weak bitches. If that's the case. Hey, Miss Minnie. Welcome, boo. And Miss Parker says that license plate is being ran on Monday to see exactly who that car belonged to. And when we said a car, Naziyah gave a license plate number to Raina Farr. Jesus. I would never want to call myself a woman. I would never want to show my face in society. I would find the biggest rock to crawl under, the deepest hole to bury myself into, if I knew I took a part or just played the littlest part in some shit like this. Even just knowing makes you a problem. Even just knowing makes you just as guilty as the person that did it. So none of you bitches get a pass. None of y'all. Rock said, y'all hit that like button, subscribe, join the channel. Please do. Right, Karen? Common sense override all that. Common sense overrides all of that. This is crazy. Cool Girl Sister says, Mocha, Internal Affairs is coming in Detroit to clean house. Checking all the Kim cases and how many kids have come up missing in mold phase care. I pray to God they do. That's all I want. Lady V says, did Mark and Roxy find the pink jumpsuit or was it other items of clothing? It was that jumpsuit and one shoe in a tree. Was Naziyah a fucking bird? Now she perching on branches and shit. And they found it a year later. Get the hell out of here. Hey, Trinice, welcome, my love. Bertha says, so Shannon, tell somebody where Naziyah is. Bitch, the damage has already been done. You can't undo this. Tell her, Shannon. That's all we want to know. Where the fuck is Naziyah? Y'all may have not cared, but we care a great deal. And Ms. Parker, we thank you so much for your investigative work. You went through the trenches for that. And we appreciate you, sis. Right, JoJo? They weak. Cool girl sister says Mocha was just trying to get her some coins. Remember, she was sleeping on grandma's floor. Broke. These people ain't shit. Charlotte's Web says Roxy is full of shit. None of them get a pass. In the beginning, Roxy threatened the family with an ass whipping for messing with Shannon. Shit, not just the family. Roxy went against her own mama. So to them, it's a game, and I'm not here to play that game. I'm not. Sherry says allegedly Shannon had a tan or gray Kia, I think, and she got rid of it allegedly. Go to her pictures, you will see the car. So where the car at now? Why she got rid of it? Sherry, good looking out. Super Shauna want to know what's the link for Miss Parker's live last night. Somebody, could you please drop Miss Parker's link again? Appreciate you. A Young, I could agree with that. She says the devil in Shannon would never let her tell what that baby is. I believe that. I believe that. Y'all, this has been we've had another amazing live. So much to cover. We got to do this shit in sections and in parts. Because we too, as content creators, we have to protect our mental. We have to protect our mental. And I will always protect my mental. I see it's getting just a little too much for me. I back off. You may not see me live for a day or two. Because this can be so consuming. So consuming. But I appreciate each and every one of you that took your time out and popped in on Mocha today, because y'all know Mocha don't be going live on the weekends, but I'm here. I'm here. Shout out to each and every one of you that's seeking justice for Naziyah. Chat, y'all been awesome. Moderators, you guys are the bomb. Couldn't do it without you. Shout out to the replay gang. And shout out to everybody that has a passion to turn all this shit around, to save other children before we have to keep telling these stories week after week after week. Because them raggedy people that claim to care and love for Naziyah failed the fuck out of her. We don't want to keep doing this. We don't want to keep doing this. How could we as African Americans have a future if our children are being robbed? We're not going to do this. You guys be blessed. I thank everyone for the super chats, the super stickers, the cash apps. I love you guys. And I'm looking at the time. I'm getting off just in time. I think Shank Rock is going on live in a few minutes. If you can, Raquel, can you drop Shank Rock's his channel in the chat, please? He's going live after this live. And guys, continue to pray over your children. Continue to protect your children. Hey, Twala, welcome. She said, I come here through Miss Parker and Shank Rock family. Welcome, welcome. You're going to have to catch that replay, my love. But I'm so glad you stopped by. We're going to see you around the corner at Shank Rock in a few. But we're going to leave out of here, y'all. Prayer hands and hearts for Naziyah. Naziyah, we're coming, baby. We're going to see this through for you. And the rest of these people, we're going to discuss them tomorrow because I got time. I made time for this. I will come live again tomorrow. Maybe a little earlier than this, but I will be live. God bless you all. And you all have a good night.
Hey, where the fuck she at? Say it loud. Naziyah Harris.
Moca and the Nola Bells just pulled up. Big body bitches, Roxy, Annette, Shannon, Markita. Where the fuck is Naziyah? Hey, where Naziyah? That baby was 13. Told her teacher I need to talk, then dipped off the scene. Sick on the floor, y'all ain't even blink. Now she gone and we demand a link.
Where the fuck she
cried for help.
So sad.
Y'all played it small. Whole system call. Y'all let that girl fall. CPS fake.
That's fake.
The school ain't care. Called y'all up. Nobody was there.
We see.
Now she missing. Now y'all press. She been dying inside while y'all just guessed. You failed her. Oh, Jarvis lock.
Lock 'em all up.
That's just a start. He know the dirt. He played a part. Shannon, sis, that's still your blood. You sat back till her time was up. Annette, Roxy, Markita too, y'all moving funny. 4 fat bitches equal dummy. All them calls, all them signs, but y'all kept capping. All of y'all getting time. Annette, you mean spiteful witch? Let that baby suffer with a known-ass pedophile, bitch. Who's that? Nah, Markita, y'all slow-head twins look like pain, bitch. This ain't never gonna end. Y'all cap real bad, posting online. What did y'all do? What did she say to you? No, because I need to talk. That's all she said. Nobody did shit. Left school and that was it. Not saying you did it, but y'all ain't innocent. Where the fuck she at? Mocha's Nola Bells. We ain't finished. Roxy popped up. Bitch, sit down. Like she been fam, wanted to be seen. Go fund these balloon games, t-shirts, flyers. Y'all moving strange. Now you say it loud. Naziyah Harris, only 13. She deserved love, not damage. This, that platinum plus pen for justice, for fire. And this pressure, it don't expire. We not done. We
Okay,
not
Rob.
done. We not done. Jarvis lock 'em all up. That's just the start. He know the dirt, he played a part. Shannon, sis, that's still your blood. You sat back till the time was up. Oh, family sick. Annette, Roxy, Markita too. Y'all moving funny. 4 fat bitches equal dummy. All them calls, all them signs, but y'all kept capping. All of y'all getting time. Annette, you mean spiteful witch? Let that baby suffer with a known-ass pedophile, bitch. I need to talk. That's all she said. Nobody did shit. Left school and that was it. Not saying you did it, but y'all ain't innocent. Where the fuck she at? Mocha's Nola Bells. We ain't finished. Roxy popped up. Like she been fam, wanted to be seen. Go fund these balloon games, t-shirts, flyers. Y'all moving strange. Say it loud, Naziyah Harris, only 13. She deserved love, not damage. This, that platinum plus pen for justice, for fire. And this pressure, it don't expire.
We not done.
Good night, everybody. God bless.